Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's case that I'm going to be talking to you about is Neil Dryden's case. So there's not much that I could find on this case, only just a little. So I'm going to be telling you some things about him, and then I'm going to be doing some tarot cards on this case to see what had come out. So Neil Dryden, he was only aged 25 when he had gone missing, and this was from Swanage, that was in Dorset. And he has been missing since the 23rd of the 4th, 1985. So that is all I can find on Neil Dryden so far. So this is where I decided, to look online, look at all different things like on Reddit and other forums on the internet, but there is nothing else I could find on there. So I decided to do a tarot card reading on this case. So there is 4 specific questions that I always ask on every single case. So number 1, what happened to Neil Dryden? 2, who was involved in his disappearance? 3, where is Neil Dryden? And 4, what is the final outcome to be for Neil Dryden's case? So question 1, which is what happened to Neil Dryden? And we had the reverse 6 of Pentacles. So someone had taken some form of advantage of Neil. There was some involvement of debt, and someone had a tendency to ask a lot from Neil and never return it back. There is also a tendency to ask a lot of someone and never return this favour. There may have been a relationship where there was some troubled times that was involved. Reverse the 3 of Wands. There was an unexpected delay and choosing to play things very safe, to try and stay in his own comfort zone, and there was some disappointment and frustration that was involving wasting time either on a certain thing or on a person. There was a lot of struggle that was entailed with that as well. The next card then was the Magician card. So there was a form of a bad or good secrets that had come out, some form of a surprise. And this could have been involvements of rituals or involved in conjuring, like some form of religion that may have been taken place in this case. So we then had the Chariot card. So there was a form of action that was taken. Someone got distracted. So this may have been Neil that had been distracted, or someone distracted him. There was the sense of some boundaries was being laid down at that time, and there was a vehicle and some travel involvements. 7 of Cups. There was some choices that was needed to be made, but it caused a lot of overwhelmness in the situation. Reverse 8 of Cups. There was a situation where Neil thought, shall he stay or shall he go? There was feelings of drifting from one place to another. Queen of Pentacles. There was a female that was involved who may have had her own business or had a full-time job, and there was a family woman that she helped to support her own loved ones. 6 of Wands. There was some victory news and public acknowledgement and being admired and also being very supported. Who was involved in the disappearance of Neil Dryden? We had the 6 of Swords. So there was a travel over water or near water. There was a leaving of a relationship or a familiar place. There had been a very big, tough decision that was made. 8 of Pentacles. There was a hard-working individual that may have worked with Neil. Reverse Temperance. There had been involvements to do with some risky business and involved of being clashing with Neil and Neil clashing with someone else. There was a lot of drama and arguments that may have been involved to do with a relationship. Ace of Pentacles. There was money that was either being offered to someone or someone came into some money. Nine Pentacles. There was being around a lot of wealth and having a lot of peace of mind and contentment. Page of Swords. So there was a sudden burst of idea and curiosity, and tried not to slip up or open up about a certain discovery. Where is Neil Dryden? We have the Moon card. So there's a lot of emotions and fears due to painful past experiences, and I'm sensing that it is very dark where this place is. Reverse Nine of Wands. There was struggles and challenges and kept fighting to stay strong. There was some paranoia, defensiveness, and also feeling as though they're under attack. Reverse Six of Pentacles. There had been someone that'd been taken advantage of, and there was debt involvements and never repaying money back. World. There was a closure and an accomplishment, and had been travelling. Strength card. There had been some confrontation and determination to overcome things. There was underestimating someone, but tried to bring peace and calmness to a situation. Reverse Seven of Wands. There was some pressures that had been weighing on Neil, leaving him to be feeling very exhausted and felt as though he wanted to give up. Someone had questioned Neil's choices in life. Hierophant. There was some form of a religion or spiritual involvement or a group. Two of Cups. There was a joining of two people, bringing in some peace of mind, and someone had communicated, bringing in some form of trust. What is the final outcome to be for Neil Dryden's case? And we have the King of Swords. So there is to be a male who is going to be ready to confront anyone that is involved in the case. There is to be a form of impartial judgment and involvement in the legalities. Reverse Nine of Wands. There is to be a reveal of a struggle and a challenge, and also some form of defensiveness. Ace of Swords. There is to be a breakthrough and seeking some form of justice. Seven of Pentacles. Where there has been a lot of hard work being put into finding Neil, there is to be great results that's going to be paying off. But there is to be some form of slow results with that. Okay, so the next question I asked with my tea leaf reading cards was, what is very specific in the area where Neil Dryden is located? And we had a nail. So everything I'm saying here could either be a name, a place, it could be something that's very specific, or it could be a picture or a symbol. So the first one is a nail. So it could be a place where like a beauty salon with like nails, or it could be like a place that has nails, like someone works with nails, as in like, you know, building, you know, using nails to knock into concrete and things like that. So we have the nail, we have a needle, we have a necklace, so it could be a jewelry place, somewhere that is a square or has a square on it. We had a UFO that come up. We had an urn, so it may be like a cemetery or a place where they get cremated. So it's got some form of an urn or something there. We had the body of water, which may be like a river. In the area, we have the letter Y, so it could be the name of the area that has the letter Y. We have a yew tree. There is a letter A involved in the area, so these could be streets, these could be roads, it could be places, anything like that. So we have the letter Y and the letter A. So we have an altar, so there may be a church that is nearby. We have an axe, we have a letter P, a heart shape, a letter V, a vulture, tree branch, a bridge, astrology symbols, a letter Q, an hourglass, letter L, letter D, a dog, incomplete circle, an acorn, a letter J, letter R, a rooster, ring, rose, letter C, a car, a castle, a letter S, spider, feather, letter W. We also have a windmill, a wreath, fox, a man, mountain, a mouse, triangle, oak leaves, ostrich, a bear, leaves, circle, a table, a tent, a letter G. We have a goat, and we also have a gun. That is these are all very specific things that is in the area where he is. So this could be names, places, like streets or anything, or towns, anything like that. Okay, so when I was doing this case, I went into a deep meditation, and there is some visions that I had foresaw, which I asked was very specific in the area. Where is he located? Can you show me? To my guides and my spirits. And what I had seen is some trees and a path in the middle. So I have drawn it. So there's trees here and trees here, and there's a path. Going, so it's like a wide path going very, slim down to the bottom. And then the next thing then I saw was red. That's all I could see was red. So red to me it means like a big impact, and also means blood to me. So something happened that was very, very quick. And also I had spirit saying to me that he got ambushed, so someone had ambushed him. And here I seen some bushes and trees, and I seen a pair of legs hanging out the bottom of these bushes. So where he is, there is some bushes here, and there is just some like pair of legs that I just seen that was just hanging out the bottom of these bushes. So that is what I could that's all I could get from this case with the Neil Dryden case. Please take everything with a pinch of salt. Like I'm saying, not everything maybe what has been said here, but I'd like to think that with my readings that I do, I feel like I have got some accurate abilities to a certain extent, and I really want to help these families to try and get closure into finding their families. And I really hope that one day he does get found and hopefully alive. But if not, then my condolences. So yeah, that is all I could get for this case. I know it's very, very little that I could find, but little is better than nothing. So let's try and see if we can get to his family, send up condolences, and let's hope that he does get found safe. And I know it's been a very, very long time since they've seen him. Let's stay positive for their family. Let's try and give out some support for these families, and that's all I want to do. I mean no disrespect to any of the family members or friends or anyone that knows him, and to all the rest of my cases that I'm going to be doing. But yeah, until next time, all take care, and I see you on the next one. Bye bye.